Oh, hi everyone. Yeah, thanks for all your interest in my journey here at Kalu Yala in Panama. It's been a real adventure. It's been an unprecedented period of my life, and you know, it's just given me an incredible sense of not only gratitude for life, but an incredible sense of trust in the universe. And when I say that, you know that I'm talking about the universal, the force, some higher power, which is ultimately kind of beyond my control. And there was no one, not one of us knew that we were coming here to Kalu Yala. We all came away to go to tribal gathering, to a festival which is conscious in the sense that it's celebrating tribal cultures, as well as very much a dance party on the beach as well. But COVID hit. We had to go somewhere. We didn't want to go home. We didn't want to choose the fear. We chose love. We chose to stay and trust about there was something better in Panama or in Central America than just going back home and being in quarantine. And Kalu Yala kind of found us. And I can't begin to tell you what an extraordinary time it's been. Like, absolutely unprecedented. We've been running workshops. I've been teaching Kundalini Yoga twice a week. I've been asked to teach astral travel. I've been asked to teach my perspective on how to be a wizard. I've been teaching shamanic dragon yoga, which is something I created just before coming out to Costa Rica, before Panama. I've been doing mantra workshops. And I've been going to workshops that other people have been running. We've been having so many fires, so much dancing, so much conversations with like-minded people who are interested in healing, personal development, awakening, conscious expansion. How the hell did it happen that the 20 of us ended up in the jungle in Panama in an eco community, temporarily creating a magical, conscious sense of community, which this place isn't even built for. This place is an eco town, essentially, that usually has a lot of students coming to learn about sustainability, and has also tourists that come and go to experience the jungle trekking. But in COVID that all stopped, and so we took over, and it became, as you may or may not know, I am planning on creating a conscious community and school in Wales, in the UK, but very much like with a magical focus, bringing the magic, bringing the mysticism back to Wales, which still holds the energy. It's still in the land, this sense of magic, this sense of mysticism, this sense of mystery, this sense of legend, this sense of lore, this sense of dragons, obviously very big in Wales, but also the fairy folk. It's just so rich in the sort of legends of King Arthur, as you all know. It's just there in the land. And so to actually pin a central place where people could go and explore that connection with our ancient Celtic shamanic heritage, and to start working with manifestation in a conscious way, as well as all sorts of things to do with personal healing and development and expansion of human potential and consciousness, being a beacon of light to the world. That's something which has been in my mind for a while, but now to come to a place where we've temporarily created that, gives me the confirmation that I'm not crazy to have this idea. It gives me the self-belief that I can go home and do this, because I've already been living in it for 3 months, and I just attracted it. I didn't even have to do anything. What the hell? It just happened around me. Like, none of us knew when we got here that we were going to do this, but it just kind of happened. I've been creating meditations on the chakras and all of these things I've been putting online, and now I'm financially free online. I don't even need to work anymore, you know, in the sense of conventional jobs and things. So just this sense of like trust in the universe that actually there was a higher power that guided me and everyone here that was beyond my real ability to control. But of course, you know, you could say that I attracted it. I kind of had a sense that when I came away, maybe I wouldn't come back, and maybe I would go on some adventure, and it happened. And you know, some people said maybe you shouldn't go because this virus thing might get out of hand. But then, you know, we weren't worried about it. But I don't worry about things like that. And I think there's a time now we're living in, and I you know, like everything is shifting. We're moving into a new paradigm, and I think we've all had a lot of time and space to reflect upon what's really important. And I think we are going to see the demise of our current civilization, and a lot of the power and fear and control matrix will have to stop now. And we are the people who will now pioneer a new way of being with ourselves and with relating to each other, and in order to co-create a new earth, in the sense that we can live with a sense of community and a sense of appreciation of each other, a sense of collaboration, not competition, a sense of empathy and compassion and forgiveness, and not struggling to preserve one's own egoic identity. And you know, all of this so is being mirrored in this sense of, as we're doing the workshops, as I find myself to be in a place to be with like-minded people, to mirror my process and to have the time and space to self-reflect, I've also undergone a deep healing personal journey, which I'm deeply grateful for, and which I sense that, you know, I'm still on, and that's kind of why I'm still here. Some people have managed to get out. I will come home to the UK soon. Obviously I will be coming back here in March to teach in the new healing center, the Maloka, here at Kalu Yala. But in the meantime, I want to come home and explore the land and listen to the land and let the land in ancient Wales to speak to me. But in the meantime, before I go, I get the sense that I need to really find the deep core within myself, and to really root out the central primal cause of the ego within me, as it is. Everyone has this, and I get the sense it's just going to come down like a house of cards, and I'm just on this mission now to heal myself fully, and I think, you know, that will also perhaps mirror the house of cards that has been the establishment that we've seen in the balance of power in the status quo for a long time, which also I'm trusting that is all going to be washed away now. And I think we have been seeing a power struggle in the world for a while, but you know, it's time to realize, you know, I've got this phrase, you know, buckle up bitches, it's time for the wizards and witches. We're bringing the magic back. We're reclaiming our sovereignty. Now is the time to stand in our integrity, our honor, our virtue, our power. It's the time to reclaim the warrior. It's the time to reclaim our inner space for the inner kingdom and align to our higher self, so we can get in touch with our inner wizard and witch and alchemize the healing process and transmute the dark forces within us of ego and shadow and fear into the light of awareness, and become our own personal shaman and navigate our way into a new destiny and manifest this dream like reality. So that's our destiny. And so yeah, I look forward to exploring that with you in the future. But for now, I have to go. So sending you lots of love, and miss you all, but I'll see you all soon. Thanks so much for your interest in my journey, and yeah, Mark out.